Did you know that 72% of seniors who develop serious health issues after 65 are making the exact same hygiene mistake? I was shocked when Dr. Josephine Baker, a geriatric specialist with 35 years of experience, revealed this to me. There are 5 specific body parts that most people completely ignore during their daily cleaning routine, she explained. When these areas are neglected, they become breeding grounds for bacteria that can trigger inflammation, weaken your immune system, and even affect your heart. The most alarming part? You won't find these crucial spots mentioned in any standard health advice. Yet properly cleaning these 5 overlooked areas takes just minutes a day and could be the difference between needing medication at 70 or still traveling the world at 85. I couldn't believe how simple yet powerful this information was. Let me know where you're watching from in the comments and hit subscribe for more hidden health secrets. Now, let's dive into the first surprising area that could be silently sabotaging your health right now. 1. The tongue. Let me ask you something startling. When was the last time you really looked at your tongue? I'm talking about a good, up-close inspection. Most people I talk to can't remember ever doing this. Yet that pink muscle in your mouth could be harboring over 700 types of bacteria right now, some helpful, others potentially harmful to your heart, brain, and immune system. I'll never forget when my friend Ruth, a vibrant 72-year-old former schoolteacher from Ohio, called me in distress. My doctor just connected my persistent fatigue and heart palpitations to something called oral bacteria load, she told me. He looked at my tongue and seemed concerned. I've been brushing my teeth twice daily for decades. How could this happen? Ruth's experience isn't unusual. Most of us were taught to brush our teeth but never learned about caring for our tongues. Think about it. Your tongue is like a plush carpet. Just as carpets trap dust and debris that vacuuming alone can't remove, your tongue has tiny grooves and bumps that trap food particles, dead cells, and bacteria throughout the day and night. This bacterial playground doesn't just cause bad breath. Recent studies from the American Heart Association have found direct connections between oral bacteria and heart disease, especially in adults over 60. The bacteria on your tongue can enter your bloodstream through tiny cuts or inflamed gums, traveling to your heart, joints, and even your brain. The solution is remarkably simple. A tongue scraper, an inexpensive, curved tool available at any drugstore, can remove up to 75% more bacteria than brushing alone. Here's how to use one properly. First thing in the morning, before eating or drinking anything, stand in front of your bathroom mirror and stick out your tongue. Place the scraper at the back of your tongue, as far as is comfortable, and gently pull it forward. You'll likely see a white or yellowish film on the scraper. That's the bacterial buildup from overnight. Rinse the scraper and repeat 3 to 4 times, being gentle but thorough. If you don't have a scraper, the edge of a teaspoon can work in a pinch, though it's not quite as effective. Some people prefer using their toothbrush, which is better than nothing, but studies show scrapers remove 30% more bacteria than brushing. 2 months after starting this simple morning routine, Ruth called me again. "I can't believe the difference," she said. "My energy is back. My doctor says my inflammatory markers have dropped. And, this might sound silly, food tastes better than it has in years." That last benefit surprised Ruth, but makes perfect sense. As we age, many assume diminished taste is inevitable, but often it's just a coating of bacteria dulling our taste buds. Proper tongue cleaning can help restore your sense of taste, making meals more enjoyable again. For those who find tongue cleaning triggers their gag reflex, start by scraping just the front portion of your tongue and gradually work your way back as you become more comfortable. The process gets easier with practice. I promise. I'm curious. Have you ever used a tongue scraper before? Or have you noticed changes in your energy levels or sense of taste as you've gotten older? Share your experience in the comments below. Now, let's move to another surprisingly crucial area that's literally supporting you every day. 2. The feet. Your feet have carried you through a lifetime of experiences. First steps, school dances, walking down the aisle, chasing toddlers, and hopefully many beautiful journeys. Yet most of us treat our feet as an afterthought, giving them a quick rinse in the shower and calling it a day. Think of your feet as the foundation of your house. If the foundation weakens, everything above it becomes unstable. Your feet contain 26 bones, 33 joints, and over 100 muscles and ligaments. That's a quarter of all the bones in your entire body. They're engineering marvels designed to support you, but they need proper care to keep doing their job well. William, a 78-year-old retired postal worker from Minnesota who walked his route for 40 years, learned this lesson the hard way. "I figured my feet were tough after all those miles," he told me during coffee last week. "But at 75, I developed a small crack in my heel that I ignored. 3 weeks later, I was in the hospital with a serious infection that threatened my independence." What William discovered is something many seniors face. Our feet change dramatically with age. The fatty padding that cushions our soles naturally thins out. Our skin becomes drier and more fragile. Our circulation slows, especially at our extremities. Even our feet's shape can change, as ligaments and tendons lose elasticity. For people with diabetes like William, proper foot care isn't just about comfort. It can be the difference between mobility and serious complications. But even for those without diabetes, neglected feet can lead to pain, balance problems, and falls. The good news? A simple daily routine can keep your feet healthy and strong. Here's what works for my clients. Sit comfortably on a shower bench or the edge of your tub. Using a long-handled sponge if bending is difficult, wash your feet with warm, not hot, water and mild soap. Pay special attention to the spaces between your toes. These dark, warm areas are perfect for fungal growth. After washing, the most critical step is thorough drying. Pat each foot completely dry, especially between those toes. Trapped moisture is the enemy, creating the perfect environment for athlete's foot and other fungal infections. Once dry, apply a thin layer of moisturizer to the tops and bottoms of your feet, but skip between the toes. I recommend fragrance-free options like Cetaphil or CeraVe, which are gentle on aging skin. For extra dry heels, products containing urea can work wonders. William now keeps a simple foot check mirror, available at pharmacies or online for about $15, to inspect areas he can't easily see. "It's become my weekly ritual," he says. "Sunday evenings, I check my feet thoroughly for any changes in color, temperature, or texture. I wish I'd started decades earlier." For those with diabetes or circulation issues, Medicare may cover visits to a podiatrist and special footwear. It's worth asking your doctor about these benefits. Many of my clients didn't realize this support was available. I'd love to know, how do you currently care for your feet? Have you noticed them changing with age? Share in the comments below, and let's keep this important conversation going. Next, we'll explore an area you might never expect could impact your overall health. 3. The underarms. Did you know your armpits contain more than 20 lymph nodes? Tiny but powerful filters that help remove toxins from your body. Most of us think about our underarms only in terms of odor control, slapping on some deodorant and calling it a day. But this area is actually a crucial highway for your immune system's cleanup crew. Barbara, a 65-year-old retired nurse from Pennsylvania, contacted me last year about persistent fatigue and recurring upper respiratory infections. "I've always been healthy," she said, "but lately I catch every cold that comes around, and I'm tired all the time." After discussing her health history and habits, I asked about her underarm hygiene routine. Her response? I use a strong antiperspirant. What else is there to do? Like many of us, Barbara didn't realize her armpits are major detoxification centers. Think of them as Grand Central Station for your lymphatic system, a network of vessels that moves waste out of your tissues. When this area gets clogged with sweat, bacteria, and product buildup, it's like creating a traffic jam for your body's natural cleaning process. The problem isn't just unpleasant odor. Blocked lymphatic drainage can contribute to inflammation throughout your body. For older adults whose immune systems are already working harder, this added burden can manifest as fatigue, frequent illnesses, and even joint discomfort. So what's the solution? A simple but thorough cleansing routine that respects the delicate balance of this hard-working area. Start with the right approach in the shower. Use warm, not hot, water, as excessive heat can irritate sensitive underarm skin. Instead of rushing through with a quick soap pass, take time to gently cleanse using circular motions. This helps remove not just surface buildup, but also opens the pores for better lymphatic flow. Choose your cleansers wisely. Many conventional soaps and body washes contain harsh detergents that strip away natural oils, leading to dryness and irritation, especially problematic for mature skin. Look for gentle, fragrance-free options like Dove Sensitive Skin or Cetaphil Gentle Cleansing Bar. After showering, thoroughly pat. Don't rub your underarms dry. Moisture trapped in skin folds creates the perfect environment for bacterial growth, which leads to stronger odor and potential skin issues. Here's where Barbara made her biggest discovery. She switched from conventional antiperspirants to a natural deodorant. I was skeptical, she admitted, but my doctor explained that antiperspirants block sweat glands with aluminum compounds, potentially interfering with that important lymphatic drainage. She transitioned gradually using Tom's of Maine, or native deodorant, which are easier for sensitive skin to tolerate. After 6 weeks of this new routine, Barbara noticed significant changes. My energy improved first, she said. Then winter came, and for the first time in years, I didn't catch my grandchildren's colds. Plus, the small, tender lymph nodes I occasionally felt under my arms disappeared completely. For those with sensitive skin, try this gentle approach. After showering, apply a small amount of witch hazel on a cotton pad to your underarms. This natural astringent helps balance skin pH without the harshness of alcohol-based products. I'm curious, have you ever considered your armpits as important to your overall health? What type of deodorant do you currently use? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Now, let's move to another overlooked area that affects every moment of your day, whether you realize it or not. 4. The nose. Every day, you take roughly 20,000 breaths. That's 20,000 opportunities for your body to receive life-giving oxygen or potentially harmful particles. Your nose is the unsung hero of this constant process, designed with an intricate filtering system that humidifies air, traps irritants, and protects your lungs. Yet most of us never think about giving this hard-working organ the care it deserves. James, a 69-year-old former construction worker from Arizona, spent decades breathing in dust and debris on job sites. I always figured a stuffy nose was just part of getting older, he told me during a health consultation. I'd wake up congested, have trouble breathing through meals, and often felt tired despite sleeping 8 hours. When I suggested his nasal passages might need some focused attention, he looked at me like I'd suggested he start dancing ballet. What James didn't realize is that as we age, our nasal passages naturally change. The tissues thin, mucus production alters, and our body's ability to clear irritants diminishes. For many seniors, this leads to chronic congestion, post-nasal drip, and even disrupted sleep patterns that can severely impact quality of life. The connection to sleep is particularly important. When your nasal passages are congested, you're more likely to breathe through your mouth during sleep. This not only leads to dry mouth and potential dental issues, but also increases the likelihood of snoring and sleep apnea, conditions that can reduce oxygen flow to your brain and heart throughout the night. The first night after I started caring for my nose properly, I slept straight through until morning, James shared. My wife said it was the first time in years I didn't snore her awake. I felt like I'd discovered a secret superpower. So how do you properly care for this essential filtering system? Start with gentle daily maintenance. Each morning, splash warm water around your nostrils to clear away overnight dust and mucus buildup. This simple step takes seconds, but can significantly improve airflow right away. For a more thorough cleanse, saline sprays like Simply Saline or Arm & Hammer. Simply Saline, available at any pharmacy for about $5 to $8, work wonders. These saltwater solutions mimic your body's natural fluids and help flush out irritants without chemicals or medications. 2 quick sprays in each nostril, morning and evening, can transform your breathing. If you deal with seasonal allergies or live in a dry climate, consider using a nasal moisturizer like Air Saline Nasal Gel. A small dab applied just inside your nostrils helps prevent the tiny cracks that can lead to nosebleeds, a common issue for seniors on blood thinners or in dry environments. For those comfortable with more thorough cleansing, a neti pot can be transformative. This small teapot-like device uses gravity to gently flush your nasal passages with a saline solution. Diane, James's wife, swears by hers. I've had sinus issues all my life. My neti pot is now as essential as my toothbrush. I haven't needed allergy medication in 3 years. The benefits of proper nasal care extend beyond comfortable breathing. Many people report improved energy levels, better sleep quality, enhanced sense of smell and taste, and fewer winter colds once they start tending to this overlooked area. I'm curious. Do you ever wake up congested or find yourself breathing through your mouth during the day? Have you noticed changes in your breathing as you've gotten older? Share your experiences in the comments below. Now, let's move to our final area, one that might surprise you the most. 5. The belly button. If I asked you the last time you thoroughly cleaned your belly button, would you laugh or look puzzled? This tiny indentation, the reminder of where you were once connected to your mother, might be the most overlooked spot in personal hygiene. Yet researchers at North Carolina State University found that the average belly button harbors around 67 different types of bacteria. That's right. Your navel is essentially a warm, protected cave where bacteria throw quite a party. Jane, a 78-year-old grandmother from Florida, contacted me about a persistent, mysterious smell she couldn't identify. I kept changing my laundry detergent, trying different soaps, even asking my doctor about hormonal changes, she told me with a chuckle. Turns out I just needed to clean my belly button properly for the first time in decades. Like many of us, Jane never thought much about this small body part. But as we age, several factors make belly button hygiene more important. Our skin's natural oils change, sometimes becoming drier, or sometimes producing more sebum. The shape of our abdomen may shift, creating deeper folds around the navel, and our immune system becomes less efficient at keeping bacterial growth in check. Cleaning your belly button is surprisingly simple. During your shower, use a soft washcloth with mild soap and warm water. Gently wash inside the navel with your index finger, making small circular motions. For deeper navels, you can slightly dampen a cotton swab with soapy water to reach hidden areas. Always rinse thoroughly, and, this is crucial, dry it completely afterward. Trapped moisture is what leads to bacterial growth and potential irritation. For those with belly button piercings, including old ones that may not be visible anymore, pay extra attention. The piercing tract can remain open indefinitely, creating a tiny tunnel where bacteria love to hide. Clean around any jewelry carefully and consider removing it, if possible, during your shower for more thorough cleaning. "I never would have believed something so small could make such a difference," Jane told me after implementing this simple habit. "Not just the odor disappeared, the skin around my middle feels healthier, and I swear I have fewer digestive discomforts too." When should you see a doctor? If you notice persistent redness, unusual discharge, pain, or a strong odor that doesn't improve with proper cleaning, don't hesitate to get it checked. For people with diabetes, even minor belly button issues should prompt a medical visit, as they can develop into more serious infections more quickly. I'm curious, had you ever considered your belly button as an important hygiene area before? Has this discussion made you think differently about this often forgotten body part? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We've explored 5 overlooked areas that deserve your daily attention: your tongue, feet, underarms, nose, and belly button. While they might seem insignificant compared to major organs, these zones act as crucial gateways that affect your entire body's well-being. By giving them just minutes of proper care each day, you're not just improving hygiene, you're potentially adding years of healthy, independent living. Remember Ruth, William, Barbara, James, and Jane, real people whose lives changed with these simple practices. Their experiences show it's never too late to make meaningful improvements to your health. I'd love to know which area surprised you most or which tip you'll try first. Share your thoughts in the comments section below, and don't forget to subscribe for more practical wellness advice designed specifically for our generation. Small habits, big results. That's my promise to you. See you in our next conversation about living your best life after 50.